It's me, Burrito, and I'm back with the Empire Day and Remembrance Day stuff because they both have unique quest lines, and I thought I'd do them and talk about them. Unfortunately for you all, I am recording this 1 week exactly before the event ends for the year. Yay! But for reference, it usually occurs between like the second week of June to the second week of July on Legends, and that's usually when it ran during live. The event is really well themed. It's basically celebrating either the Empire or, the rebels. We're going to start with the Empire side because why not? It's alphabetically first. So here we are in Theed where the main festivities are going on, and you see all these big, strong, unattackable NPCs standing around, and then some actual big, strong sentries standing around. Every 15 minutes, though, in Theed, Darth Vader will come in, and he can select up to 3 players to receive an accolade, which they get a badge, and then they get a title. He was here just a couple minutes ago, but if you examine the statue in the middle, you'll see whether or not when he's going to come in next. And if you radle it, you can redeem a reward. I already redeemed it on Vum earlier. This year it's the plush tauntaun that bays at you when it's set in a house. The most important thing here, though, is for everybody is the Imperial Celebration Organizer, which sells items related to the event. But most importantly, sells Order 66 cookies and Gracious Government Mix if you're Imperial, and if you're Rebel, he sells Death Star Cola and like some candies or something. Either way, you want to get both of these as they're kind of stupid. They're stupid in the sense that this one's not too bad. This one's a movement modifier, 5%, which is useful. An experience bonus, useful. So we'll buy one of that for 2,500 guys. This one's the one that's 20. You get it's 2,000 credits, and it's a 4% flat damage increase and a 2% flat action cost reduction. That's a pretty nice buy. So when this event's going on, basically anytime you want to go do something that takes any order of buffing, you're basically going to be running out to your respective faction setting and doing that. And what you can do is you can buy sets of 2 like that, eat them, and you can buy a 3rd set. This won't let you go over the 2-hour limit on it, but if you wait, how long? Yeah, like 40 minutes, then you get your next set. So that's the idea behind that. Again, it's for both Imperials and Rebels. The Rebels are in Coronet. We'll be looking at that later. There are some repeatable quests you can get from NPCs. I believe the ones for Imperial over here by that ship, which you have quests for traders / entertainers, and then you have quests for putting up or taking down posters. And if you're active duty, so combatant, you'll get 1 token per poster, I believe. And then if you're special forces, I think you get 2 or 3. So you get a little bit more. So that's pretty neat. But if you're a combat character, you could do it as a trader and entertainer too. You just might need a little bit of help to finish it. There are special NPCs. So for Imperials, you have Mara Jade over here, we've seen her before. I guess she crawled out of Death Watch bunker to enjoy the festivities with everybody. So let's speak to her, and she says, yes, I'm here to assist. I'm just here overseeing things. What's your name? Oh, right, I'm just overseeing things. Vum Valaimo. Oh, hold on that thought. I'm receiving a priority message from Imperial High Command. I see, Vum Valaimo. Are you still available? I need someone to look into something. Yes, ma'am. A rebel ship has just crashed, landed on Corellia. I need you to investigate the location and recover any intelligence. Does this seem like something you can handle? Yes, ma'am. So we're going to be rewarded with an Empire Day token from this, which is the currency you use to buy the stuff off the vendor. But she gave us the coordinates, which it looks like there's the crash site is outside Tyrena, so let's head over that way. Yay! All right, so we're here in Tyrena on Mara Jade's orders, and we're right now passing by a location that should look familiar at all. If you've done the request for EK, there's that professor that you would speak to. But here's the crash site, which looks like it's a crash YT 2400. Mara Jade says, search the passengers and crew for anything that might matter. So here's a rebel crash victim. Nope. How about this dude over here? Nope. How about you? Nope. You gotta have something, right? Marjorie says, I've analyzed the data you sent. The shuttle's destination was a previously unknown rebel hideout on Corellia. Please investigate a detainment facility at that location for me. But be careful. Looks like it is Wow, it's actually up near the Hidden Rebel base. Actually, it is the Hidden Rebel base. Interesting. Well, let's go all the way out there. I am taking ITV. I'm taking AT-AT. I am not driving all the way out there. All right, we're here at the Rebel hideout, and wow, we actually have to go into the hideout. That's kind of wild. Well, I am not combatant right now, so they can't do anything to stop me. Mara J said, Rebels have been busy, haven't they? Come back to Theed. I have a very important mission to discuss with you. Yeah, if I was combatant, everyone would in here. I think even the towers want to pick a fight with me, which it looks like some other Imperials were here dealing damage to them. So that's funny. But let's go back to Theed and speak with Mara Jade. All right, we're back with Mara Jade after completing our reconnaissance. She says, you're back. You asked me to come back. What now? Here's the deal, Von Valimo. I need you to infiltrate that detainment facility and rescue any Imperial personnel that may be inside. Do you know how many? Based on the intelligence you collected, there appear to be 6 Imperial officers being held at the location. I'm ready to give it my best. Right, here's the plan. You'll need to fight your way in, and in the confusion, find an enemy uniform. Once you have the enemy uniform, give it to the officer to make an escape. That is your plan? Do you have a better one? Send Ewoks. Can we send Invader? Can we send Invader? No. Are you ready for the mission or not? Yeah, okay. Alright, here's the mission. Don't mess this up, Von Valimo. I'm counting on you. Kiss for good luck. She just stares at me. Now go. Okay, we'll go. I'm like, darn it. No smoochies for me. Off to the back to Rebel Corellia base. Yeehaw! You know, if you could fix her or she could fix me for real. Well, Luke Skywalker figures out how to fix her, so I guess just go read the books and see what he did and then try and repeat it. Metagame. I permit you to metagame in the relationship with a fictional character. Alright, so we're back at the detainment facility. We have to rescue the first Imperial officer. So my recommendation is you do need to be combatant to do this quest. I'd say don't flag up until you're inside. Once you're inside, then you can flag combatant. Oh, they even have a blaster mech watching the door. Wow. When is your level shooting up? Yeah, we gotta take out this guy. Surprise, bitch! He just watched me come in. Alright, we gotta take out Rebel Commandos. So, during this quest line, one of the reasons that I waited was because the spawns on these things aren't exactly short, but they're also not long, so I didn't really want to be competing with people to finish this quest. I usually wait to do these for a little bit, because there's no urgency in completing these early. After defeating the blaster mech, Marjorie says, I've sliced Charles' datapad, and now we have the basic idea of where all 6 prisoners are being held. Good work. So I have to find the first Imperial officer, which should be down this way. Nope. 50-50. We're going to go right. You see these guys just went from level 60 to level 70? They're getting stronger. Alright, so we're here in the southern detainment facility, which it looks like I was wrong. Let's go to the northern one. I had a 50-50 on that one. I mean, technically there's more than 2, but it was one of the closer ones, so generally I try to avoid defeating too many of these enemies, just because you do need to destroy certain named NPCs before rescuing each NPC. We'll see this also when we go do the Rebel one later. But here's the Imperial prisoner. Let me just... I'm pretty sure that's right. Wait, why do you have a dining area? Oh, maybe this is where the prisoners eat. I was like, why is there a dining area in front of the prison cells? You guys, the rebels just like watching the prisoners while they have their lunch. But either way, he's like, Von Valimo over here. I'm sure glad to see you, Von Valimo. Here's your disguise. So changing this? Yes, it should help you slip past any guards. Now check this out, everybody. He turns into a different person. Yay! And then he farts and disappears. Good for him. Next, we have to defeat Rebel pilots, Lancer, and Rebel troopers. Not desert troopers, troopers. Which might, I think they're back up this way, so let's go up here. Did that more than once with the named NPC, a rough lesson to learn. Oh yeah, for sure. Just gonna ignore this desert trooper. More commandos. Yep, here they're all troopers. Where's Lancer? Pilot Lancer Sayre! I've come to murder you! Nothing personal, my guy. I love playing officer, just everything dies. I sneeze and they all die. Let's turn the wrong one. Yay, we still got to defeat 3 more troopers because there weren't enough in that room. Alright, that's all the troopers. Let's go find the second one. I think you can guess where they are. Based on what I got wrong the first time. Yeah, this place gives you pretty good excess targets when it comes to the non-named ones. But the problem is when you're doing this, especially when Empire Day first starts, there's usually like 2 groups worth of people in here, so you're just waiting for stuff to respawn. So it's not super fun. Hence why I like to wait to do this later. But here is the next Imperial prisoners that got you here. Here's your disguise. Change to this. Yep. And yeah, wow, you shrunk. But we got more tokens for doing that. Now we gotta go get the disguise from Caleb Shoma and take out Desert Troopers. Well, here's some Desert Troopers. Or there's one Desert Trooper. Major Caleb Shoma, let's go, dude! Wow, did I whiff everything? Alright, we have to find the 3rd Imperial officer, which, this is... Oh, I remember where these are, because this always stumped me. So you see there's these 4 detention areas, but there's 6 people we have to rescue? Yeah, some of them are contained in the middle, inside these pens, so to find them, you usually need to run into a pen and do this. I'd rather not kill these guys, but I don't think they're going to give me an option, so we're just gonna... I'm not going to use my AoEs, because I don't want to pull everything in here. I'm going to need some of those guys alive for later, so we're just going to try and, you know, take these guys out one at a time. Alright, so here's the Imperial officer. It says, I'm sure glad to see you. Here's your disguise. Change into this. Turns into a different dude entirely. Get 9 more tokens, and then he just farts out of here. And then this protocol droid was none of my shit, so we're just gonna disable that. Now that we have to take out 4 troopers, 4 prison troopers, 4 prison battle droids, and 2 prisoner tracking droids. And that's why I was trying to avoid defeating these enemies, because I knew that we were about to have to destroy them, so I didn't want to start all their spawn timers. Alright, we just need to defeat 2 prison troopers. One more prison trooper. Whatever. Bruh, I try not to kill everything at once, but they're not giving me a choice. Alright, so we're gonna get a disguise from Fallen. Where the hell is he? Is he down here? Oh, you know what? He probably has his rank in front of his name, which is why I can't target him. Are you in here? Oh yeah, Desert Trooper Fallen Weir. He's dead. I have killed him. Alright, so we've run into the second cage in the middle. We can find the next prisoner. Give them their disguise, and they turn into... Yep. Looks like Rebel Battle Armor. Next, we have to defeat Titus Fraud, Rebel Special Forces, and Roaming Sentry Droids. I had a feeling he was down here. Here's Titus. There goes Titus. Those are veterans. Alright, we gotta take out roaming sentry droids. You're not a roaming sentry droid, but I'll take you out anyways. Oh, one's dead in that room. Maybe there's more down this way. No. Here's one. Like exactly 2 of these guys. I think I have to wait for one of the sentry droids to respawn. I don't think there's very many of them, / maybe I just destroyed too many of them on accident. Oops. This is what I mean. Imagine doing this when there's like 2 groups of people in here all fighting a respawns. It's not necessarily they're even all doing it together. They just all happen to be in here at the same time, you know? I thought there was more roaming, but it's just a bunch of roaming astromechs. I'm just going to destroy you all on principle. For gaslighting me. It's kind of weird that I have to wait this long for a quest that gets trafficked by a lot of people when it comes out. I just feel like they don't want to adjust the spawn timer. Then just like diversify the spawns a little bit more. I don't know why I have to wait this. I don't know why there's exactly 2 roaming sentry droids. I feel like I run into this problem every time I do these quests. These guys have a really long spawn timer. This feels like it does. Maybe I just destroyed them right before I got this quest. I don't know. Seems like this one's way longer than it should be. Ah, there we go. One spawned all the way down there. Let me just throw my sword at him. Alright, we've defeated all the enemies. Let's go find where the 5th prisoner is. Might as well check over here since I'm near this one. Might be the other one, though. Yep, it's the other one. Over to the other side, go. Alright, here's our next prisoner. Here's your disguise. You sons of bitches. I try to let you live, and this is the thanks I get. Here you go. You're gonna Special Forces Trooper. Yay! 15 more tokens. Wow. Now we have to defeat Spec Force veterans and Charred Fristena. Charred. Let's just take out what do you even look like? Just a dude. Feel my AoEs. They felt them all right. Wow, I finished all my objectives with 1 round of AoEs. Love it. Feels great. Let's go save the 6th prisoner now. Here we OP. I'm OP for all of 30 seconds. Yep, changing to that. There we go. We had an Empire Day Imperial Insignia. We got Empire Day tokens. We got badges for rescuing the Imperial hostages and for meritorious service. That's the Mara Jade quest, and here's the Imperial Insignia. It just looks like the other factional insignias you get, where you can consume it to get a little bit of GCW. I usually save these for rainy weeks where I want to maintain my rank, but I don't feel like doing anything that week. This one is Special Empire Day, so I guess it's a collectible if you want to think about it that way, but you can get it every year. So, whatever. Either way, let's switch over to my smuggler and do the Rebel War version. Yeehaw. Yeah, I can get out of the base alive. How strong are these turrets? Oh, these turrets ain't shit. I was just like, I can't come up here, flag. They're kick my ass. Well, this does kind of hurt, not gonna lie. But I'm kind of a badass, so... I still recommend when you're doing the Imperial quest, do not come here, like, flagged up. Even that turret hurts. They killed me, no! That's okay. Free flag down, yay! Alright, here we are at the Rebel side now. So we're at Coronet, on the north side of Coronet. So, up over here. Similar layout, you can see some non-attackable NPC standing around, some strong ones standing around. Here's the same thing. Here's the Rebel Organizer. Yeah, here we go. Favorites of the Force. That's the name I was forgetting, but these are the same buffs as on Imperial side. They're just Rebel themed. Oh boy, so let's grab those. Love them. Yum, yum. Same thing with the statue, though. If you examine it, it'll tell you when Leia will show up, which looks like she's going to show up in 2 minutes. Similarly, it'll also say if you're eligible for it, which this character is because I have not gotten it yet. And then also there's the same redeemable for the stuffed Tauntaun, but again, I also already got on this character. Over here are the repeatable missions for crafters / putting up posters and stuff. So there's that. We're not going to be doing that during the series, though, because I don't think anyone really needs to see me driving around for 30 minutes clicking posters. But over here is what we're interested in today, which is Wedge Antilles, which is Mara Jade's opposite, you could say. Speaking to him, he goes, "Are you the Wedge Antilles?" Yes, please don't tell me you want my autograph. Well, actually, hold that thought. I just received a priority message from Spec Ops. I need someone competent immediately. I wonder who. I clear my throat. I suppose you might do. An Imperial Lambda shuttle has just crash landed on Yavin 4. I need you to investigate the location and recover any intelligence. Does this seem like something you can handle? Yes, sir. Here are the coordinates. So you can already tell this is going to be the same beat by beat, basically, as the Imperial version, except they're different spots and some different NPCs, obviously, because they're factionally themed, right? So let's head out to the mining outpost on Yavin 4 and find the crash ship there. All right, here we are at the mining outpost. Luckily, we don't have to go too far to find the crash site. It's right over there. Uh-oh. Let's investigate, gang. All right, looks like there's a bunch of crash victims. Can you guess which one gives you the information? Is it this guy? Is it this guy? It's that one. It's the short trooper. And he has the same information that we get with Wedge and Tilly saying just the passengers might be useful. I've analyzed the data. The shuttle's destination was the Imperial Fortress there on Yavin 4. I need to investigate the detainment facility at that location. I'm sure it's heavily guarded. Okay. Thanks, Wedge. See, the funny part, though, is, like, for the Imperial one, we had to go all the way out to the hidden Rebel base on Corellia, which is kind of out of the way. This one, we just take the starport over the Imperial outpost, though, and it's right there. Literally just, oh, it's right here. And, you know, coming here flagged combatant might be a little annoying, but it's not as bad as the Rebel base. Rebel base, obviously, you have all the turrets and NPCs to contend with. But here, you just have the guards at the door. And you get an ATST that walks around the base, but it circles the whole base, so you could easily avoid it. But Wedge says, so it is true. The new facility is there. Come back to Coronet. I have a very important mission to discuss with you. Here's the ATST, which is level 80. So, and then there's a second one, which that one is a level 90 boss, so a little bit more dangerous, but there's only 2 of them, and they're pretty avoidable compared to having to run into the Rebel hideout. But let's go back to Wedge and Coronet and see what else he's got for us. Okay, so we're back here when Leia's here. She might have already gave her speech. Pick me, ooh, pick me. I think she already gave her speech. But if she does pick you, or Vader picks you... Oh no, here it goes. You've been selected as Champion Remembrance Day. Open the radio menu and press Leia and select Bow. And I got the Preserver of Remembrance Day, which is a badge, and then you get a title. Yeah, she names up to 3 players, but since I was the only one in range that was eligible, she just says champions such as the brave and selfless Ricci, and only named my smuggler. So, I won by default. Yay! But, yeah, that's what Vader will do. He'll give you a different title also. And you just walk up, radio him, and claim it. But let's go over to Wedge, who actually has some stuff to talk to us about. Says you're back. You asked me to come back. What now? Here's the Dici. Here's the Dici, Ricci. Here's the deal, Ricci. I need you to infiltrate the data detainment facility and rescue any Alliance personnel that may be inside. Do you know how many? Based on the intelligence you collected, there appears to be 6 Alliance pilots being held in their location. I'm ready to give it my best. Right, here's the plan. We need to fight your way in and, in the confusion, find an enemy uniform. Once you have the uniform, you can give it to the pilot to make an escape. That's your plan? Do you have a better one? Send an Ewoks. Can we send Luke? No, I suppose not. Let's send an Ewoks. Haha, funny. This isn't the Ewok Festival of Stupidity. Oh, Wedge with the bird. Are you ready for the mission or not? Yeah, okay. All right, here's the mission. May the Force be with you, Ricci. All right. Back to the Imperial outpost in Yavin 4. Giddy up. All right, we're at the Imperial base. We got to take out short trooper prisoner guards and get a disguise from JH-101 and destroy a Probot sentry droid. Or here's the Probot sentry droid. So let's just flag up to a combatant. Kaboom. Alright, we defeated all the NPCs. Slice JH-101's data pad, and now we have a base idea where all 6 of the prisoners are being held. Great work. So you have to play the Rebel pilot. My instincts is telling me it's probably on the left side if it's mimicking the layout of the Imperial base. So let's try over here first. Here's a random stormtrooper. Or I gotta say, the Rebel base we portrayed. Yep, and here's our first prisoner who says the same thing. Good to see you, player character. I tell them put this on. Hey, he's Rodian. How can he wear the Imperial helmet? That's not fit for him. Riot. That's one problem that I'm having on Bum. I can't wear any of the Imperial helmets because I'm Bothan. Cannon, I guess. Anyways, I gotta take out patrol troopers and stormtroopers, which are back this way. Like this guy. Hey gamers, how's it going? I love you, Cone. I love cones. I'm sorry to do this, little one. That one I was less sorry. QQ463, eat a pistol whip, my dude. End of the line. Yes! I'm glad that I chose to use two professions that just have on-demand big damage AoEs. Love it. Like for these videos. Which, by the way, everybody, I think, well, I guess technically on Nova Orion that might have been the first appearance of my smuggler in the 1-90 series, but this is the first appearance where we're actually playing her. Transferring my Lambda over probably doesn't count as her appearing out. But, this does. Yay! You see my smuggler, Ricci. She's actually the first character I made in Legends, because, smuggler is cool, and it's my favorite profession in the game. And, she's always been smuggler, except for that one time where I made her a trader. But she went back to smuggler. Haven't heard her do anything else. Anyways, get the second guy, the disguise. 6 tokens. Out of here. Gotta defeat EX222 and take out the tank troopers. Hey. Here's a group leader. Goodbye, group leader. I know I could have off the cuff again, but it was fine. Alright, so the third pilot is in the middle, just like last time. So if you get lost in where this pilot is, it's in the middle of this big room. So let's try and run out there and save him. That tank trooper wasn't having none of my buns, hon. There's the prisoner. Again, I'm not going to use AoE here because I'm trying not to kill all the enemies in this room, having learned my lesson from last time. There's probably a roaming NPC here that I don't want to kill yet, so I'm going to try and avoid it if I can. Yep, I think it's this KX droids that I don't want to kill yet. Alright, here's the rogue pilot. Here's your disguise. Yep. Got 9 tokens. Next, we have to take out tank troopers, tracking probots, prisoners, detainment facility officers, and Rogan Lethal. I feel like there's more to slay here, but also on officer, I blinked and everything in the room died, so I can check the recording later if I really want to measure up the quests, but probably won't. I don't want to kill the KX droid. No! No, my son! I don't want to put you down yet, because there might be literally only 2 of you. I need you for the next mission. Leave me alone. We got a Colonel Rogan Lethal, who I think is back here in this room, which is full of things that I need to kill later. Let's just kill him, run out of the room, and try and drop with some of these dudes. Leave me alone. Yeah, maybe I should put the gambler set on for the combat drop. Hindsight's 2020. Oh, there's the pilot. He spawned from outside. Yay! Here, son of a... Alright, here's the pilot. Here's your disguise. Bye. Now we gotta take out KX sentries, prison shock troopers, and get a disguise from BO661. Wow, he's got BO. That sucks, dude. What a terrible call number, BO. For those who don't know, who may be an international viewer not familiar with the saying, BO is shorthand for body odor. And so it's usually referred to as like that person has a strong BO, like usually in a negative term. Or like people might refer to like his deodorant as like BO sticks as slang. See, I'm glad I didn't kill these sentry droids. I need them now. Same with these shock troopers. Alright, so BO's down here at the end of the hallway. Oh, you want the alternate Vaxi skin. That's right, that's what you're grinding for. The only thing off the vendor that I thought was cool was the ships, so like the Havoc and the T-Wing, but those need a lot of tokens, and I'm not doing that shit, man. If I'm grinding space, it's gonna be for like duty tokens or parts. Not that you don't really get a lot of good. You don't really get any good parts from. Well, I think that invasion crates can drop something. Oh yeah, we got BO and all the guys, by the way. Getting that space brain distraction. I think he's over here. Got some decent parts out of invasions. Okay, that's good. B plus something. That's not bad. Depending what it was. Be like, I got a good part, and it's like B plus shield recharge rate or something. On like an S4 or something. Oh, anyways. Yay! We got 15 tokens. Fifth guy got disguised as a shock trooper. Bye. Alright, time to save the sixth one. We have to get KX series Prison Sentries. Oh, hey. And also Prison Death Troopers. And we gotta get this guy from Lov Comas. That's a name. Loy Comas. He's a dark side Jedi. Oh no. Hey, surgical droids, can you do me a favor and fucking fuck off? Thank you. That's okay, they're all low level. Obviously, I wasn't too concerned with them. Alright, we've completed all the slaying we needed for our final pilot, so let's go get his stuff. I also realized that I didn't go back and talk to Mara Jade, so we'll go back and talk to Wedge so you can see what the last thing they say to you is. Oh! Actually, they do give you a reward. We have to go back to Mara Jade on my officer. I forgot. They do give you something for going back and talking to them. Here's the last guys. Alright, well, let me go talk to Wedge first. Back with Wedge, he says, I received word from the Spec Ops that all 6 pilots have been rescued. Fantastic work. It was challenging, but somehow I know your plan will work. I heard you had to defeat Force Sensitive too. That should make it for a heroic story. Speaking of heroic, do you think I can get some sort of thing? Are you serious? I'm fear chat. Sure, it'd be my pleasure. Richie, here, I have a little something for you. And you get the Wedge and Tilly's poster. It's no trade. Yay. Let's go back to Mara Jade and get whatever her thing is, because literally forgot that was a thing. Switch. Okay, we're back with Mara Jade. Sorry I kind of ghosted you there, but she says, I received word from Imperial High Command that all 6 officers have been rescued. Fantastic work. Yeah, I would have ghosted you maybe if you give me his smoochums, but it's okay. I'm about consent here. It was challenging, but somehow the plan worked. I heard you had to defeat a Force Sensitive, too. That should make... Oh, was that guy that I killed Force Sensitive? He died so fast, I didn't even register that. It's been a day's work. What are your plans now that you're a hero? I'll probably relax at my mansion. Maybe wash my deluxe bark speeder. Wow, sounds great. You should stop by sometimes. I'll show you my pet Dirty. Is that a euphemism? Sure. And in the meanwhile, here's a little something to remember. She blows me a kiss. Wow. What a tease. Anyways, we get her poster. Wow, it's her. It's the one, you know, Mara Jade. She's not canon anymore. Cope. See the mold. Either way, those are the Empire and Remembrance Day unique missions that were added to Legends. Yay! They're fun. I like doing them every year. They're simple and straightforward, but they're fun and they give you a good stipend of tokens. Like we got 65 from doing them, which is not bad considering that like it's basically free and you get the unique loot, and you get the badge and stuff. It's pretty cool. And those quests you can repeat every year. And the poster ones you can repeat every day. Again, I'm not going to subject you to that. Because why would I? Go enjoy it yourself. If not this year, next year. Because I know I'm a little late on this one. But thanks for watching. And I hope the Rebellion wins. Go Rebels. Empire rules.